Hello pilots and welcome back to Flight Academy Season 9, brought to you by Out of Arc Gaming. As always, my name is Phil, and today we have game 25 of the season. We are into the last 6 games of the season. It's myself versus Ben, it's Scum versus Empire. I am always a bit wary when I come up against a Decimator. It always goes one of two ways. It either goes down super quick, or it is just an absolute beast. But I absolutely love having games against Ben. They're always good fun, and regardless of the result, I always end up learning some sneaky tricks. I'm thinking I need to try and emulate that in some fashion. Today's scenario is chance engagement, so we will see how that goes for the both of us. I am coming off the back of my first win in the season. Yes, it took me 7 games to get a win, but I'm here to have fun. Winning is just something that occasionally happens. But looks like it's a bit of a cagier start from Ben. Myself pushing up a lot quicker there. Do we get... No sneaky first turn shots this time, but in a good position for Ketsu to push up and see if we can take out that Academy pilot. We spoke about it in the last game. Obviously, the Academy pilot's only 2 points, so not worth a lot, but don't sleep on its scoring potential. That ship, if you haven't seen game 24, the Academy did really well. It shot only once, but it scored lots of points and objectives. So don't forget, shooting is always good, but scoring is how you win. Ooh, so turning away from the Academy. Looking back now, might have been nicer to do a straight and sort of see if we can catch that Academy and take him out. But we still got Kavil to come up. But again, Chirinu is a big brick. 8 points there. A lot to chew through, but 8 points on Chirinu. That is almost 3/4 of the way to the victory score there for this season. It's his first 13 points. So taking out Chirinu, that's going to be 8 points. That's huge. But Kavil is putting himself in line there to see if he can get some shots onto the Academy. Not sure if it's going to be... We'll check in for target lock, and we are in dorsal range. I think that dorsal turret is in the front. As you know, Kavil with a turret is the best. Chirinu's arc is left and right. He is now in a lovely position there to get some shots into Ketsu. Ketsu could be in a little bit of trouble here. Ketsu could be in a little bit of trouble. We've got Academy at range 1 on the right, and I think that is range 1 from Chirinu there. Vader gets rid of that focus. That might just be range 2. See how many dice get rolled, but it is going into... It is range 2. It is just the one. Reinforce can't do anything about that. Dropping the tractor token, not going to do anything because we have been reliably informed by the rules and everyone in the comments. Thank you again. You need 3, just like Ion, on a large base ship to actually do anything there. Oh, those red dice are not going good. Spending that lock. Oh, 3 going, 3 hits. Having to spend that focus to keep it alive. The Academy is half pointed. Actually, it was a hit crit, and the crit is a weapons failure. That is exactly what I needed to try and help Ketsu there. Oh, not a great roll from Chirinu there, but he's got the reinforce, so turning that up to a crit. A hit crit coming at Ketsu. 1 evade, 1 shield down. And now just 2 dice for the Academy because the weapons failure not to be able to get that extra dice. Just the one. This should be fine, right? Yes, absolutely fine. One shield down there, so half points on the Academy. Shield off of Chirinu, one shield on Ketsu, 2-1 in my favour. Good start. I've got the initiative, which is not so good. Two large base ships at the same initiative in very close proximity. I don't have a lot of space there. And the Academy is pushing itself right up to get in the way. Gonna have to see Ketsu move first here. Where is Ketsu gonna go and try and stay viable? That is the question. Obstacle to the right is definitely in an awkward position. That looks like we're attempting the 5k, and the 5k is not going to fit, unfortunately. That would have been lovely. That would have been so good to see that 5k, but Contraband Cybernetics has been triggered. Attempting the 5k. Can still get that focus for bumping, but it will be double stressed. Is it worth taking that focus? Probably not. So just going to take the stress. Saying that, Vader defense. Green tokens can be used as defense against Vader. Oh, perfect position there from both men ships. Obviously, Chirinu hasn't moved, so that's my fault completely. But Academy getting the block in on Kavil as well. Again, I've mentioned it so many times that do not sleep on your cheap I-1 pilots. They can be incredible. Getting in there and blocking, scoring points, sneaky bit of damage after the tokens are all gone. They are not just list fillers, they are more than that. But this is going to be a bad turn for Ketsu. So Vader, trigger, final shield. Kavil is going to take the first shot. It's going to be a dorsal turret shot into Chirinu. It is through the obstacle, range 2, so Chirinu will get one evade dice, but fingers crossed if this goes well, it could be shields down on Chirinu. Or am I going to try and range 0 the Academy? Yeah, no point range 0 the Academy. It's only 2 dice, got the evade. 2 hits. Both going through, so 2 shields down on Chirinu there. Good start, good start. Only 5 more to go to half points. 13 more to go to take it down. Oh, that's a pretty tasty shot from Chirinu there. Is he going to save his... Oh, L337 forcing that reroll there. And just the 1 damage going through. L337. Really fun card to trigger that one. My banks are now opened up, but that is 2 more damage just above the half point mark. Solitary dice from the Academy, and it was evaded. Unfortunately, the dice cams weren't working when we were doing Fly Academy this season, but we will look to try and get those dice cams back up for next season, because it's so nice to actually be able to see those dice just on top of everything, so they're a lot clearer. So we will try and get that sorted for season 10, which we are already planning, but that will be sort of towards the end of Q1 next year. And the TIE Fighter now just moving away. Would have anticipated him coming in, but probably tells me that Chirinu is going to be doing a bank round there. There we go. Oh, just about. Just about sticking that landing. Obviously, really unfortunate not landing that 5k there earlier. Gonna have to take a bit of time to get turned around with Ketsu. It's not a bad dial, but not a lot of turnaround possibility there. Obviously, the K turn, the large, basic, typical large base ship shenanigans there. But Chirinu is taking a commanding spot right in the middle of that board. I don't think I've got arc at the moment. I might have to rotate to get that dorsal in. Yeah, gonna have to rotate. Would love a linked action on the Y-wing. Focus rotate would have been amazing, but Chirinu is going to strip a shield off of Kavil. And then it is... Ooh, get the evade, but that looks like hit crit on Kavil there. And the crit is Panicked Pilot. Why would you do this to my Y-wing? But just checking, we've got a turret arc shot from Ketsu. Dice all over the place. Can't see what I rolled, but I can see a shield going down on Chirinu, so that's a good start. Taking that shield out. Now it's the range. Oh, it's a very terrible range 1 dorsal, but it is a crit on there. It's a fuel leak. That's not a bad start. Would have preferred a hull breach. But still, 4 points to 3 in my favour so far. Lovely position now to drop a seismic charge. Seismic charge going down. Now, only going to be able to capture that bottom one, but we could be getting rid of that TIE fighter. Could potentially, I reckon it's likely to hit Chirinu as well. Sorry, a bit of confusion there as to whose stress that was. That was one of my stresses. It wasn't on the Academy, so we can still do that one hard. I'm gonna see, can he fit? He can just about fit that barrel roll in, so that seismic charge not going to be able to clip the Academy. But you know what? Gets that Academy right out of the fight for another turn. That Academy is now not scoring points, now not getting shots. So, you know what? It's not terrible. Kavil now with the long haul of getting rid of those stress. And do we... Yes, we're going to just about clip Chirinu there, so we are going to sneak another point of damage in, but I don't know what shots we're going to be able to get back there. And Kavil is going to be in an awkward position. So, seismic charge, taking out that obstacle. Chirinu taking one more. 10 hull remaining, 6 minutes left on the clock. Need to really start pushing to get that damage through. And Minister Tour for the rear reinforce, giving some extra shenanigans. Vader, that is Kavil at half points. Ben now takes the lead 5-4 and has a lock and the reinforce there. Just checking, does Ketsu have range? Ketsu does have range. It is range 3, 2 hits. So just the one going through. Ben debating whether to try and spend that to evade, but there's no point because reinforce can only block one, so why spend anything if you can't block them both? But let's see what Chirru can do into Kavil there. So it is going to be hit, crit. So definitely taking a hit crit onto Kavil. That darn decimator is so big I can't see what's happening. Hit, crit. So it was evaded. The crit is a damaged sensor array. Good turn there for Ben. Limited damage onto himself. Kavil down to 2. Still stressed, so not much there. And still got that lock from Chirru as well. 6-5 in his favour. Really need to start getting one more point of damage into Chirru, and it changes things quite drastically. One more point of damage onto the academy, and that's another point there. So if I can get a point of damage on both, that's points there. That jumps me, that doubles my points. But I've still got to somehow keep Kavil alive. So R4 turning away, so that's blue. So all the stress is gone. Well outside of range 2 there. So not going to be able to dorsal. No action by the sounds of it. So Ketsu rotating. So that looks like it's going to be Kavil gone. Yeah, Kavil is down. Hit, crits, lots going through. Doesn't look like a weapons failure. Kavil is down. No dorsal turrets and no shots there. Oh, the game got a lot harder. We have a cheeky range 3 here from Ketsu though, so we could sneak 4 big points in. Let's see. It's a hit crit. Spending the lock, it's just a hit crit. That is going through onto Chirru. So the hit and the crit is a direct hit. Oh, lots of damage going through onto Chirru there. So 9 points to 8. 10, 9 as we go into the final round. Just enough time to get those dials down. This is that awkward point. This is that awkward point of the game. There's 1 point in it. I need to stay around that middle, but I could just turn away. If I turn away, Ben's going to get 2 points. If I run in, I run the risk of giving up half points on Ketsu. But you know what? You've got to go aggressive. You've got to go aggressive. If I can take out that academy, that's an additional point. No, basically, I need to take out Chirru. I need to stop Chirru. That's the only way now. Either I stop Chirru, I evade everything, take no damage, or I somehow do 5 damage onto Chirru with what I think is 3 dice. Now, I've done that before. Beginning of last year, I think it was. Crit Train. We got a short for it. I think I turned 4 hits into 8 damage through direct hits, hull breaches, fuel leaks. It was insane. So it's not out of the realms of possibility. A reinforce is not going to help Ben here because I am across that midline of the decimator. So we could do this. We could do this. Let's see what's happening. So, Vader gets rid of that focus. Oh, it's range 2. Let's see. Oh, I might... Don't go for the Academy, Phil. Don't go for the Academy. It's not worth it. It's only 1 point. Takes you to 12. You'll lose 3 for Ketsu if you get halved. Not that it matters. It's a terrible roll. Yeah, went for the Academy. It was a terrible roll. Tractoring the Academy. Yeah. Let's see what Chirinu can do here. All in all, fantastic game. Really good fun there. That's 2 hits. I see a blank. That's at least half points on... Yeah, both going through, half points on Ketsu. Ketsu is going to live, so that is a positive. But it's another solid victory for Ben with that central objective. It's going to be 11 points to 13. So very close. Such a good game. Well flown from Ben. Again, that Academy. Sneaky little shit. But fantastic result there for Ben. Another 4 points on the board. So he is right up at the top. And we'll have a look at that at the end of the week. But guys, that was game 25. That was a fantastic game to watch. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.